What if the governor siblings in the Shailen murder case, what if the governor siblings of ProSecure are found not guilty? They are acquitted. What then? Vanakkam, namaskaram, namaste, salam, sabona, and salutation. Right, so the law is interesting and fascinating. So it's important to note that when the state prosecutor, when the state decides to prosecute you, that means the prosecutor has a lot of evidence against you and they're deciding to go and prosecute you. So they must have their ducks in a row and they want to prosecute you. Now, if you are a celebrity, high-profile person, well-known businessman, and all of that, when you are charged, as in the governor siblings, you can see it's hitting the headlines. People want to boycott their business, family life turned upside down, businesses turn up. So what I'm trying to say is that when high-profile people, influential people, business people are being prosecuted, it has a very, very severe negative impact on their lives, their personal lives, their business lives, businesses. And you can see with ProSecure, even people want to move away from the business, only lost business, I think. So there's a very negative impact. So right now, I must state they are the accused and they have not been found guilty of any crime. They are purely the accused at the moment. Now, so it means the state has their ducks in order and they feel they can have a successful prosecution against the governor siblings. But the question arises, what if the state fails to prove the case? What if the state fails to prove beyond reasonable doubt that the governor's siblings committed the act? And if that happens to you as well, if the state fails to prove the case against you, you've been arrested, you've gone to court, it's not just about the governor brothers, anyone. If the prosecutor fails to prosecute you, you're found not guilty, you're acquitted, then you have the right to sue the state, to sue the NPA, the National Prosecuting Authority, for what's called a malicious prosecution. It's a malicious prosecution. They felt they had evidence, they had no evidence, they came after you without proper evidence, and your life has been turned upside down. You've been defamed on a public platform, loss of income. Now, when it comes to a lawsuit against a state such as this, especially if you're an influential person, business person, let me tell you, it runs into millions. I can tell you right now, off the top of my head, I think if the governor's siblings win the case and they enter into a lawsuit against the state, it'll be nothing less than 50 million plus. 50 bars plus is what they would sue the state for. Now, here's the killer. When you sue, you don't only sue the NPA, you also sue the prosecutor in the case. That prosecutor is being sued in their personal capacity. That's correct. They are being sued or will be sued. So you sue the NPA, the boss, and you sue the prosecutor who tried to prosecute you. And that prosecutor is sued in their personal capacity, comes out of the personal, I think it's their pension fund or whatever, but it comes out of their money. So hence prosecutors are very, very wary these days of entering into cases where they have no case. So it then brings into question that how much of a case does the prosecutor really have to take on the governor's siblings? You see how it works? That are they taking a chance? Because if the prosecutor is taking a chance and fails, then the governor's brothers, if they win, are in for a big, big payday. All their time in jail might be well worth it. They might just retire on the money that they will get from the state. That is how the law works. I hope I've educated you enough on that. This feature brought to you by Southern Dialysis Center. Southern Dialysis Center. Dialysis centers now offering you dialysis on the Bluff and surrounding areas. Find them at 54 Lighthouse Road on the Bluff. They bring you the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Dollar what you must. Dollar what you must. Dollar what you crave. But don't dollar flop. Don't dollar with the masala.